can go to niece.gg to book. Or if you want access to basically heavily edited videos explaining all the core concepts and fundamentals per the ELO you are in, you can go to patreon.com, look up NEACE University, and you can sign up for that. Much cheaper than my coaching that I do live. You can check that out. We are getting people signed up to that and kind of getting a gauge on how many people are into that. So far, it's looking pretty good. So you should probably jump in on that while we're building up the content there. You feel more confident about your mid roaming since last night? The Karma game was rough. I mean, to be honest, I don't, I'm not too worried about individual results at the moment. I'm just more worried about the long term. I do need to watch Magi Felix play. He's probably been playing, right? I think he's going to be playing Karma. Let's see what he's doing with Karma. I haven't watched his games since the new season popped off. Yeah, Magi Felix is normally my dude that I study up on. Starting off with a Kindred game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to ward early to make it less likely that Nunu's gank will work. I've been thinking a lot about like first wards and how they could impact the early game immensely if I could ward the right spots. And I think what's going to happen with Nunu here is I think he's likely going to go bottom to shut down Caitlyn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ward. Well, if I can get there in time. I was going to ward, but Katarina warded it. I'm probably going to 3 camp and then go to bottom and then recall. That's a joke. I had Conquer, right? Yeah, Karma kind of ruined the early there. Did I let Lulu auto me? Maybe that's where I went wrong. I also E'd Nunu early. I guess that was the mistake. I didn't have to E him right away. That was the mistake. I shouldn't have E'd him so soon. Well, getting on top of Nunu doesn't mean shit. It's just I E'd wrong. Nunu can't beat you in a 1v1 with phase rush, really. It's so cringe how you guys like try to give me itemization advice. I get so annoying. You pretend that damage is everything. You ignore the fact that a lot of the time I'm going move speed and fucking rapid fire. Like those items have no fucking, like there's no value in going move speed and having an added range attack. There's no value. Like it's all damage. Like it's so cringe, man. Like you conveniently ignore all the other stats on all the other items and you just go straight to damage only. It's so weird. A champion that literally has an execute saying, oh, collector's bad. Okay, well, yeah, I know the one number is bigger than the other number in this one context. I'm not going to debate it with you anymore. You speak with such confidence. It's so arrogant. It's not a debate. Yes, it is. Read what the fuck collector does. Read what it does. Read the item. If you want me to treat you like an idiot, I'll treat you like an idiot. Since you refuse to drop fucking ego and you argue with someone who outranks you at the fucking video game. Here, I'll pull it up. Because we've lost this game anyways. Read what the item does. Since you refuse. Look. Look. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see the armor pen? Do you see the unique death and taxes? Read what it does. Read what it does. Does Phantom Dancer do this? No, it doesn't. So it can't be better in all situations, in all circumstances, all the time. It can't be. It just can't, because they do different things. How can you be so confident? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I forgot. Do you get to get bonus value out of Phantom Dancer? Do you get to auto attack a squishy target like Jinx more or less with Collector or Phantom Dancer? How does that play? Do I get to auto attack Jinx more or less in that situation? Would I get more value out of Collector or Phantom Dancer then? No, you're not trying to annoy me, but what's happening is you are annoying me. You know why? Because you speak so arrogantly, so confidently about something you have no fucking idea why I'm building Collector. You have no clue. No concept. You're just talking out of your ass. Oh, this item's the best item. It's clearly better. No, you don't know that. I hate that shit because I don't even act that way. Phantom Dancer is far better than Collector as a second item. You telling me you didn't say that? I'm reading it right now. It's far better. Better. What the fuck is better? You always build Affinity Edge fourth as well, which is a mistake. No, it's not a mistake. God. And then he goes, well, I didn't say that. I'm not trying to annoy you. I'm just talking very arrogantly and confidently for no reason. I just, I misspook. I misspook it. I just don't even understand. I don't even talk that way. I don't even talk that way about items. All right, I'm done talking to you. You're basically like a... Just get out of my chat. I don't care if you're sub. Get out. You're being annoying. Literally sitting here, starting an argument, and then lying and pretending that you didn't start an argument about something you don't fucking know. Like, I'm not here to fucking debate fucking itemization with somebody I outrank, especially with somebody who thinks that it's a debate at all in the first place. It's not even a debate, dude. It's preferences for different circumstances. Like, what was the situation that we had to deal with? Collector is usually the best item on Kindred, a second item. You know why? Because she has an execute built in. And that Collector synergizes with the execute. And guess what I had to deal with that game? A giant jinx. That's my point, is that they never frame it that way. They speak with such confidence. It's so annoying. I have to basically kill the jinx in that game, which we try to do at the end. She just barely lives. It's fine. I gotta stop letting these guys ban out Maokai. And hover it right away. Well, I'm not tilted at all. You know what? Honestly, what's more tilting than losing that game is having people speak with such arrogance. I'm so tired of seeing it. So tired. Reading the dumbest takes, but with such conviction. Like, it's fine to ask, like, yo, why don't you, or it's even fine to be like, hey, I'm curious, you know, is this not like a little goofy, like doing this itemization? Like, but to speak like this is definitively the correct play when it's not, and even if it was correct in some form, there's reasons for doing stuff. I'm not just randomly throwing that item on Kindred because my balls itch, dude. Like, I'm fine to have a discussion. I would play Maokai. I keep not hovering it, it's getting it banned. But it's fine because my Kindred game is getting better, and there's definitely work I could be doing on it. Well, I got close to him because I'm counter ganking. But either way, it's not about that. It's because I wasted the E early. Yeah, the kiting could have been better, but you also have to understand I kind of have to stop him from cleaning up my team. If I don't jump in his face, he snowballs into my bot lane, who probably by all accounts was probably going to die anyways. But I was giving Caitlyn a chance to get a trade out. Lots of youngins getting a lot more conversation practice these days on anonymous forums in real life, and they develop habits of sensationalizing and exaggerating so they don't get lost in the void. Oh, no. Nunu definitely dies. I eat early. I don't know why I'm eating early. It's just bad. There was no need to eat. If I was gonna jump in his face, I should have eaten at the end, and that would have actually made it a kill, probably. Youngins did that pre-internet too, yeah. Yeah, it's annoying trying to talk to people that are just so, like, convinced, dude. So convinced on what they're saying every time. What is the best thing? How do I carry all situations? Like, Trinamir top might be better than mid, yeah. Especially since I started playing him to scale more anyways, yeah. But I don't want to play top right now. Right now, I'm sticking with jungle just because it's been frustrating me on this server the least. Like, even that loss there, it was annoying, but like, I felt like there was an option to interact. Let's put it that way. A lot of solo lanes feel like you don't get to interact. Let me give you an example. Like, jungle pretty much always has something they could do, generally. But like, mid and top, so like, for example, I go mid and I want to play Kassadin or Trinamir or whatever, right? Let's say I want to play Kassadin today. I'm like, I'm playing Kassadin today. I go mid, and then guess what happens? Every laner I face goes Aurelia, Akshan, we'll say Heimerdinger, and fuck it, I don't know, so something else, something like Jace. If I go through that session, I'm gonna have very, very little that I personally could influence. Yeah, I think I think I'm noting down like as just like a reminder. The note does have value because it's reminding me what the fuck happened in that game. Like what was like game state. When I'm saying inted, it's not like it's a blame. I'm saying the situation for what it is. Just whatever. I don't know why I'm banning this, but like I'm not saying this because I can't. I don't really care. I don't really care that they're inting, right? But it's the situation that happened. So I have to play. Like I was thinking about like, oh, I have to target the Jinx or whatever the fuck, or you know, what was the game state that occurred. I don't really give a shit about them. I even warded because I knew that it was going to happen. Either they were going to do it to the 2v2 or they were going to do it to the Nunu. But I had a kill option on it. That's what I'm saying. Because truthfully, I really don't give a shit that I've lost so many games. I don't care. My whole thing is I'm trying to figure out, you know, when I read this back, like what did I say bot lane inting. They were inting. Like the Karma literally was like running to mid tower and dying on purpose. So I'm not too mad about this game, but I am sad because I missed that kill on Nunu. But I'm not going to sit here and like obsess over that game and be like, oh yeah, you played this game so terribly. It's like, nah, I played for the gank. I knew it was coming. I paid attention to the vision. I was there for the 3v3. Misplayed the kill, but ultimately from a strategy standpoint, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad spot. Not like I'm... Let's put it this way. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I'm going to play better through top. You can't go top there because they just automatically die to the Nunu gank. That's just what it is. And not in Korea. They just always will die to the Nunu gank. You have to be present for it. Once you path to bottom, though, you're kind of committed to showing up to block the Nunu. Like I said, I had a kill option on Nunu, so I don't hate the strategy of what I did. I didn't wonder here. Yeah, there was no true carries on that team. Let's just face it. I mean, he's on vision, like... Yeah, I don't know. Now that is purely like, again, that is an int. That is an absolute, like, unadulterated mid is inting. He sees the gank coming, and he just dies for free. But at least we held the wave. We got both flashes. Coming to top. All right, I guess not. I don't know what to do with these people. My ward meant nothing on that gank. I should go mid here. Should have it. Now, we'll go get Rift. It's so lame. I could have gotten that. These guys are killing me right now. I might have been able to snag that. There's a good smite by Maokai though. Ash, you could have thrown a W. You could have walked over and ignited him and pushed him out, but you just stood there. It's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm used to it. Please. God, one auto. Nice, he kills both. That's huge. Maybe. I don't know. No, he doesn't. Did I still eat too early versus the Maokai? No, I think it was fine because we got the shutdown on the Aatrox. Might try to just play through top here. Doesn't seem like there's much a point to play towards bottom. Malphite seems pretty weak. This is a pretty good spot. You should fight it. Fight it. Fight it. Come on. You win, bro. Why is he running? Fight it, bro. The fuck? You win, dude. The Aatrox could have just killed them all. Like, straight up. He could have just killed them. Nice. I'm bringing it back. Sort of. Not really, but sort of. I have 3 marks. Like, I'm behind, but, like, not really. Like, Maokai's gonna be awful to deal with late. But this is just cost of doing business, I feel. With a mid that dies to a gank that he sees on a ward. That's gotta be a new one. This team's going through it. Ooh-wee, we're trying. I mean, I'm absolutely like scrounging forward. What? Go fuck yourself. Oh, look, another guy losing his lane, giving up. Thanks, Ash. Damn. I shouldn't have tried it. I feel like I have to, because the support's kind of trolling. Why are you laughing? Why is this guy laughing? He let 2 tanks live for free. These guys are so funny. They like pretend that they're not bad. They all pretend they're not bad. Like, my guy, you're huge. You just let 2 tanks just walk out of the pit. You guys all lost your lanes. Our mid died to a gank. He saw an award. He just died to it for free. He didn't even fight. He just inted. LOL as I sit back and watch. LOL.
적이 학살 중입니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Did you have a name change? No, I need to. Gotta preserve that ego and give up and pretend that somebody else's fault. It's so funny how, like, in my opinion, this game is actually winnable. But because of the culture of gamers here, where they all, like, pretend that the first 3 minutes is all that matters. Oh, maybe I should have smited this. So many players are in ranks they shouldn't be right now. Almost. Yeah, I didn't mind. I'm just sad. I'm sad that I made the adjustment to ward early for shit like this Maokai and my mid still inted. It's very depressing. And then for some reason my bot lane's giving up. I don't really understand what giving up for. This feels pretty unlucky. Is that why Elise does so well? Because all that matters to so many. I mean, Elise does well because she's broken, but these guys are just delusional and think that like the reason they're losing is somebody else. I mean, guy legitimately just like runs it down into the gank he sees. Like, what exactly am I supposed to do about this shit? This got a little too close here at the end. Did I not jump back? He caught me on the jump, I see. I mean, I think it's easy to hindsight hero and say just path to red. I'm clearly trying to bait out sums. And because I baited out sums, we get kills later. It's not like it was a useless... It's not like it's a useless trade. These guys are just giving up, man. Like, it's not like it's not like it's useless. I mean, this guy straight gets a bailout. Game's still fine. This, I think, is more important. Yeah, he just smited it just right. How fast did I get down there? Did I take the wrong route? Well, my bot lane has no sums already, huh? I'm sure that's jungle gap. I'm sure that's jungle gap too. Can't even gank this shit either. No, they're just getting pummeled. It wouldn't be stupid to say play carry, but you guys just don't, like, I don't know. You guys just don't understand because you never played here. And it's just... You try to backseat game and do weird changes and bullshit recommendations. You just don't understand the dynamic, like the way that the game plays. Like the tempo is just different. I hop on a low elo game when 99% of these in the NA, but these aren't NA. The mechanics are just different. They're on a different level.
함께가 아니면
아무것도 아니다.
Now this Yasuo, however, that's not common, man. Like, that's just not common. Like, this shit right here, I still don't understand. Like, he legit just runs away with ult up. I still can't believe this. He legit runs away, man. Like, I just don't understand. Like, this game right now, this game state is actually fine. He straight just doesn't ult and runs away. Like, if I didn't know any better, like, I would say, I know it's not like a win trade because he is doing things. I can't understand why this guy doesn't just go in here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just got to stay the course. You guys just can't stand losing, and it's like, I want to win too, but you have to understand that you have to pay your taxes in this game. You have to get the Yasuo that dies to the fucking... You have to get the Yasuo that dies to vision, to wards that you place. You have to get the Aatrox that, like, doesn't ult when he's got this situation. You have to get through it. Like, clean up what you can, assess it where you can, but don't dwell on it, and don't change up your strategy just because of a couple bullshit matches. Like this game, you don't just get 100% win rate, dude. You can't just look at every game and go, oh, yeah, don't contest crab. Like this, what you're saying is like, don't contest crab. Brother, if I don't contest crab, I'm gonna lose anyways. My mid just died to a gank he saw coming. Like, my spot has no sums. You just saw my top lane, even with the win con, this is a win. Like, this fight's over. He wins this fight. You can't just, like... You can't just not trade and not poke at people and expect to win in these games. You're not going to be able to AFK farm and win. If anything, I should have dodged the Yasuo player. Because odds are pretty good he's bad. It's not a bad fight. You're taking Scuttle. You're trying to get Scuttle and get out. It's not like... Guy charges up E, flashes on your head. Maokai flashes under tower. If you get your jump off, Maokai goes under tower and trades 1-for-1. You get both sums. It's not a black and white thing. You can't just look at the outcome of a fight, go, clearly a bad fight. Clearly bad. Clearly bad to ever fuck with it. Bro, it's solo queue. Like, same with the Scuttle. If you don't get these marks, the only reason I'm able to challenge, like, the only reason I'm able to trade into Maokai here, even though he's gotten shit that he should not have gotten, is because if I had gotten this mark at bottom, I would have killed him here. What I'm saying is it's extremely easy to look at a fight that goes bad and say, aha, see, you should not have done this. No shit. But my point is saying, like, yeah, if the guy perfectly smites the crab and my Ashe, like, rotates over W's late so that I can't pressure the Heimerdinger. Like, there's so many conditionals here. It's solo queue. Alternative is what? Power farm? Power farm, don't interact at all, and then hope to get lucky later. Well, your bot lane's losing, so... That's the point, is your bot lane's hard losing, so if you don't tempo the game, you're going to drop tower anyways. You're not going to be able to gank bottom. And you clearly can't do anything about mid now. And you just saw what top was doing. Yeah, exactly. It isn't deterministic. The difference for me surviving mid and getting both flashes and maybe even getting the kill was that Yone knocked me up mid queue. That wasn't a choice. That wasn't a choice that Yone made. To hit me as I'm flying, or as I'm pressing Q. It wasn't on purpose. The difference between me getting a mark and change the outcome up here is by a frame of Maokai smite. What you should be asking yourself is, why is every single lane, even the one that I'm warding for, operating on no prio? And how exactly are we supposed to do anything if we don't poke at them at all?